One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Inazuma shines eternal.
No touching! For Rex Lapis!
Burn!
As one with wind and cloud. Not bad.
Access denied. No touching!
Into the wind. Illusion shattered.
Access denied.
The wind knows me.
Are you alright? Oh no! What now? It better not be more wild hunt monster! You scared Paimon stiff! She thought you were...
Stop right there. Answer me this. The 2 letters I gave you, who are they for?
2 letters? Wasn't it 3?
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Hey! What are you trying to say? Paimon passed a test? Really? Ha! She didn't even realize...
You may dispense with your suspicions.
Well, if the boss of Wolvendom has vouched for you, I sure was. Fortunately, my experience in Nodcry didn't go to waste. Turns out the Wild Hunt, something seems wrong. Time to go.
Lupus Boreas, not injured. Why?
You are not to blame. They followed my trail from the distant north across the ley lines. We meet again, human Lupical.
So, are you saying that the wild hunt we just got attacked by came...
As you know, the source of...
Huh? Nope!
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods. The Wolf King, Andrius, was particularly adept in this art.
Huh? The bard?
Tone-deaf bard?
Maybe the god of Animo guided me here. For it appears that someone is in need of a tale from the distant past. And our wolf friend doesn't seem too keen on recounting it himself. Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lord Boreas, do I have your blessing to share this? Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled into the sea. As the high tower crumbled and the wolf entrusted those 500 bitter winters past. then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until a knight stumbled in from the cold. Just as the knight asked the wolf to join him on a journey, seeing how the ice. So, though the he had written the end. Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale.
There is no need.
So that's what happened.
If any, that is sure.
But we followed Boreas' trail in Nodcry. We investigated and discovered.
And there's more. I detect another familiar.
Oh, the White Knight.
I remember him. It was the ancient kingdom of.
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have to make another, as luck would have it. If even Mondstadt has been affected by the fallout, Nodcry must be in real.
Varka, is he?
I believe too many.
All right. Wish it could be me, but I accept that we should. I'll stay here.
I stay in Mondstadt too.
Razor, give me your iron claw. Golden-haired traveler. It is a wolf spirit.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and.
But human hearts and flesh cannot bear the soul of a wolf directly to prevent the intent. Although, truth be told, that night the great wolf king of the north remains strong.
I will protect Lupakal. The North and Varka, I leave to you.
Just give me the word whenever you're ready. Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably. The root of this turmoil lies with the remnants he once left. Instead, when the wolf spirit. Any questions before you set off? Better. 500 years. He believed firmly in neither his mentor. But what was the sense? Any questions before you set off? The soul of a wolf is as but human hearts, and that's why Lupus Boreas. In fact, there's an ancient song that tells this tale. A weapon once of common iron, now through friendship turned divine. Twixt man and wolf, a bond was. Any questions before you set off? Better. All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
The Knight of Boreas awaits below.
All right. Hey, wait. How are we getting down?
Hold the line! The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Grand Master!
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
And Paimon too.
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. Fight or flight? What will it be, mightiest knight of Boreas?
As expected, this hastily summoned wild, but they have served their purpose. Farewell, heir to the knighthood.
Guess they're retreating.
So that Wolf of the North lookalike, that was Andreas? Ugh, forget that.
There's no point chasing after him. True. We're killing him. The difficult part is...
Huh?
No. Judging from our skirmishes so far, I don't think he's got any special abilities of that caliber. But compared to Rerir, our current folk... Exactly. I managed to cut off a sample from our foe, which Albedo and Durin are analyzing as we speak. Meanwhile, we still have some big challenges.
gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them?
Short distance propulsion, switching to chat mode. Varka placed a sizable. Secondly, I am also.
Huh? Flint's!
You're quite right. And since I'm well acquainted with
Hey, Honorary Knight. Albedo and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. You want to wait for them here? Great. While we're... And that's where things stand. The Wild Hunt is no longer under the Reikir of Sol. Intel from the Frost Moon Scions and the Curatorium of Secrets corroborates this.
Summarizing current situation.
more precisely, it's...
Whoa. How'd he suddenly get wrapped?
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? For example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened to Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
Right. No matter, the Roland replica can't possibly imitate Rerear's, so the Abyss made use of the
replica corrupted. However...
I guess he must have gotten caught.
Okay, Paimon gets all that.
We can't kill him right now. From intelligence gathered during the expedition. Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once god remains contaminate, this land has already been ravaged by the wild.
Query. Well, in that land.
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus Boreas gave you a token to pass on to me? Please, present it now. Come forth, Boreas!
This form has come to the end of its time. My soul will fall into silence. Do not grieve for me, for this is the end. A final...
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's the reason Mondstadt remains unharmed by his god remains. In his final moments, he made a choice to give everything he was to the ley lines.
Sounds like Andrea spent thousands of years searching for...
Yes. And now our task is to return the answer he found. The decision he made, only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds...
Wait, we already have a perfect solution? Then why are we...
We need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger and more resilient.
For now, Boreas needs all his remaining strength to fight against the abyssal corruption to Mondstadt's ley lines. He can't afford to send us any... However, since his form was unstable during his journey with the first Knight of Boreas, many wolf spirit fragments were left behind. If we can collect those fragments...
You don't need to worry about that. Most of them are already inside this sword. I've been collecting them during the whole expedition.
Huh?
I mean, it's an expedition, not a stroll in the park. Each step, not just the wild hunt in the abyss, but ancient gods remaining in Nodcry.
Sounds like this plan was a long time in the making.
As a matter of fact, I did. Still, all I foresaw was instead, we've had to make best guesses. Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. We need to gather the last few wolf spirit fragments, according to what Boreas told me, but of course, we've been tied up fighting battles since the day we set foot in Nodcry. First with the Wild Hunt, then with the Doctor.
Okay, so 3 more mini.
I managed to gather one fragment. As for the third fragment, we've identified the final snag is that
With our foe being from Mondstadt, it's our duty as
And since the Wild Hunt is involved.
The Clink Clink Crumbpocket craft shop will.
So what do they need me here for? Wait, I think maybe I signed a contract at some point.
Ah, great. Knew I could count on you all. Lastly, our friend from the Curatorium of Secrets will provide intel and relay battlefield communications. Looking at you, Yehoda.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield.
Rating for Yehoda updated.
Darn it!
I'll deal with the second wolf spirit fragment, which we already know the location of. The moment you make any progress with Fragment 3, be sure to give me an update. Traveler, could you join me in retrieving Fragment 2? I have a feeling that your unique constitution might come in handy. All right, time is of the essence. Let's move out, people. Dismissed!
Remnant
One with nature.
No touching! Blaze over!
Clouds high. The birds come!
Torn to oblivion!
Retribution!
Where did I go wrong?
Time to go. Into the wind.
No touching!
One with nature. Follow the wind. Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
Inazuma shines eternal! Access denied. No touching!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Born of ice and frost.
Illusion shattered!
No touching! We're way behind! For Rex Lapis!
Into the wind.
There is no escape! Insolent!
One with nature.
This?
Illusion shattered! Now he shall perish!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Come on! Focus!
Into the wind. Clouds high, the birds call. So many regrets.
This is long overdue!
One with nature.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Absurd. The wind knows me.
Born of ice and frost! Access denied! We're way behind.
One with nature. One with wind and cloud.
Blaze over! Born of ice and frost! Next time, there is no escape!
Take them. I have no need. Into oblivion!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call.
Access denied. Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis. Access denied.
Stay focused. The wind. Never. Again.
Healthy mind. No touching.
Into the wind. Fuck, that hurt.
Now you shall perish. Access denied. This is long overdue.
One with nature. This is the end.
There is no escape. Access denied. Didn't see that coming. Did I miscalculate? We're wait.
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Rex Lapis, I am sorry.
The wind knows me.
There is no escape! Absurd! Now you shall perish!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my Stay focused.
Illusion shattered!
Time for retribution! The wind knows me. Never!
Inazuma shines eternal! The thunder falls silent.
There it is!
Retribution!
No touching! Did I miscalculate? Word of ice and frost.
My flame!
Must press
What now, boss? Forget our brothers and sisters over at the lighthouse waiting to get to work. If we don't have enough fuel, it's lights out for the entire camp.
Yeah, we gotta think of something, squad leader.
Don't worry. Head back to your posts. I'll take care of this. Traveler, Paimon, good to see you.
Hey there, Eitlua! Why is everyone gathered here at the entrance?
It's fine. Just a minor issue, really. And I'm already on the case.
Come on, Eitlua! You're always trying to fix things by yourself on the down low. Just tell us, it couldn't hurt. Or is it because you're too embarrassed to say?
No way. I just don't want everyone in town worrying about things that I can handle on my own. But since you're both part of the investigation squad now, I won't treat you like outsiders. Still, this isn't exactly the place for a chat. Come on in. I'll tell you more inside.
Squad leader, I've compiled what data we have on the bases we can still control. My report is over at the command post.
Got it. Thanks, Roland.
Squad leader, our comrades in the east seem to have butted heads with the Fatui. They say they're going to send someone over.
Got it. I'll be over as soon as I can.
Jeez, Eitlua! Are you always this busy?
Recently, yes. There's just so much work to catch up on.
Wanted to ask for a while now. What are these vehicle thingies we keep seeing in the Lightkeepers camps? They kind of look like food trucks, don't you think? It'd be awesome if you really could cook up there. But Paimon has a feeling there's more to these things than meets the eye. For real? You mean the type that'd grab a spoon and start attacking you if you said—
Oh, these? Officially, they're called moon wagons. They're transportation tools we made by modifying Snezhnayan mechanical vehicles. You can think of them as Kuvaki-powered mobile lighthouses. They're not quick by any means, but they save us a whole lot of trouble and manpower when it comes to transporting supplies. As for cooking functionality, I hadn't actually given that any thought. But you know, if we did install a toaster in there... Oh, no. Filling stomachs is a key part of Aratnik's duties, too. Thanks for reminding me of that, Paimon. A proper food truck would save us from having to build makeshift stone stoves just to eat a hot meal.
Right? And that way, you could even hold your own bonfire parties, too! Except, everyone does seem really busy. I'm not sure they'd be in the mood for that.
Actually, I really hope that one day we can. Just the thought of it makes me smile. But that day will have to wait. For now, at least.
Yeah, it's all because of the wild hunt, isn't it?
It is indeed. As you've seen for yourselves, it's continued to grow in strength. Vigilance is our only option. Not only must we shore up our bases themselves, we also need to ensure that the roads are clear.
Whew. Just listening to all that is kind of tiring already. You Lightkeepers sure have it tough.
And that's just the basics. The real danger lies with those wild hunt outbreaks that suddenly just appear out of nowhere. Such tasks are all handled by Gramps, Flynn's, Olav, and those guys. I can't have Gramps fretting over every last thing, so I've taken over handling of the groundwork. Honestly, compared to our shortage of manpower, supply prep is nothing. To continue on the topic of food, even the best cook in the world couldn't do anything without ingredients. Over the years, many of our former bases have fallen into disrepair, making them ill-suited for long-term postings. At the moment, everyone has to shuttle back and forth between our camps and HQ, leading to fewer and fewer people available for combat deployments. Yup, and that's turning this place into a permanent base. And most importantly, what's a Lightkeeper stronghold without a lighthouse?
So, you want to build one here?
Exactly. We'll need it if we're to stand any chance against the Wild Hunt's attacks. Which is easy to say, but in practice, I think you've seen enough to know it's not going too smoothly.
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot that we were here to help. So, what's the issue?
Well, building our encampment will require lots of fuel and supplies. Generally, we bring it all in on moon wagons all the way from Pyramida. If only it's true that the plants nearby are full of Kuvaki. Unfortunately, though, there's been no sign of the supplies that should have arrived last night. Valdis is in charge of transport, and he's always been meticulous, so it's unlikely that he got careless and missed the timing or something. And that's precisely why I'm worried that they might have encountered some trouble.
Yeah, there's always a way out of every jam. Even if that means being trapped inside a sealed barrel or getting buried neck deep. Surely this can't be any worse than...
Don't tell me that's actually...
Anyway, we can have a look around. Maybe they've just... Yep,